I want to know more about your mission and your clients, because you're going to be dressing in magnificence for yourself, but also you're not hiding behind a black box when you work with your clients, right? You might be doing Zooms, you might be doing retreats with them, you will be in front of them. So tell me about who these clients are and the mission you have for your business now.
Yeah, I think maybe the most important thing is that when I use the word magnificence, it's sort of like the next evolutionary step for people after empowerment, right? So empowerment is still three-dimensional, and whereas if you go into magnificent, it's multi-dimensional.
I like that. Okay.
So that's when you begin to get into the mystical part of life also. And I think that is what I also want to bring into my clothing. That
I think that's a key word to describe your style, actually. The mystical element. I think that's the perfect word.
Yes. I mean, I tend to use multi-dimensional. Like there's more than just me. I mean, it's like realms of awareness and consciousness, and that's part of the magnificence. So how can I bring that into the magnificence also?
From now, your people, your clients, the people you're serving, obviously, I'm assuming they're women, right? You're working with women.
Mm-hmm.
What characteristics do they have when they come to you? I don't mean an exhaustive list, but like who is that archetype?
They are women who have, just call them empowered, meaning they have worked through most of their childhood stuff. And they have they feel confident about who they are in the world. I mean, not perfectly, not somebody who is just beginning the journey, somebody who has already been on the journey for a long time and is now ready. Okay, so what else is out there? Who else can I become? What else can I do with my life? How can I bring even more of me out? Plus the awareness of the other dimensions, like there's more to life than just like the physical, material, three-dimensional thing.
Oh, I love that. That's
without having to become all new agey, of course.
No, well, here's the key thing that stands out to me from that with respect to your style.
Mm-hmm.
There's a saying here in this country, which I think you lived in the States, so you've probably heard our strange sayings, but you don't want to look like you just fell out of the turnip truck, right? And that's like people, like when you show up, you and I don't mean you, but in general, that expression means you're not just showing up like it's your first day, like you've no idea what's going on, right? So we want your style because your clients, so here's our word, mystical is a part of this, magnificence, but sophistication, because here's the thing, sophistication does not just apply to style. You have clients that have not just fallen out of the turnip truck. They are sophisticated. They are on their journey. So you have to look like you have been on the journey and that they need to, and I don't mean this like dictatorly, but like they need to listen to you, right? You are a person that can command their respect, their interest. They want to learn more. They know that they have more to learn from you. You have a sophisticated client and that they've been on this journey. They know there's more out there. They're not just, like you said, on starting the journey, and you're not starting the journey. And that's going to be really key for your style, because you want to be seen as the person that's like, yes, this person is going to take me to that next level. This person's going to take me to magnificent.
Yeah. And that also makes me think of that I am all about being totally relaxed and not formal and stiff. And I remember Joan, my co-facilitator at my retreat last year, she was really surprised by that I started out the retreat by just sitting in the sofa and put my feet up on the coffee table and start like just talking, right? It's like there was no sort of formal and standing front. It's like just get relaxed. So I think this is also something that needs to come true. It's like, yes, I'm sophisticated, magnificent, and mystical, but also we're totally down to earth and relaxed.
Well, I love that, because I always joke with people with what I do, because we're both geologists, as our former careers, is I'm like, I'm down to earth, I'm a geologist. Because they're like, sometimes they expect me to like roll in like, Prada and 5-inch heels, and I dress nice when I work with my clients, but most of my clothes are from a thrift store, at this point. And it's like, I'm not in there making them feel bad. We have a lot of like label shame in this country where people feel like, oh, I bought my clothes at these stores where things are affordable, but can I let her in my closet because she's going to see that and it's not going to be these expensive brands? Well, I couldn't care less, right? But that's that down to earth part, and that's where you're at. It's like, I'm magnificent and sophisticated, and I'm your leader for this next phase of your journey. I'm your collaborator, but I'm not here at the podium rapping my gavel. It's that down to earth element, and I love that you bring that up because it's certainly possible to combine those two worlds. The sophisticated, magnificent with the down to earth. The approachableness of that. I really like that.
Hey, that's probably why I like the wood jewelry so much. I have wood necklaces or wooden earrings and.
Yep, down to earth. Absolutely.